Hello leaders, Lisa HUERTH here, and I realized that I haven't gone live in this group yet at all, and I figured that I was going to do an amazing post this week anyway about leadership middle of the month and what you should and shouldn't be doing and how you can effectively work with your team. I'm sorry, my hair is like being a little crazy, sorry. Okay, so it's nearly mid-month now. Here's the deal. You should already have done your own PRV by now. It's nearly mid-month. So I'll give you to the middle of the month, which is another couple of days. But really, you should be front-loading your calendar so that all of your PRV is in by the middle of the month. Well, and I know some of you are probably rolling your eyes right now, or you might be like, oh, I've heard all this before, but I just can't control my calendar like that. I'm just going to take business when it comes. Well, yes and no. Okay, so when you first start with this business, you don't say no to any business, right? Because you're getting off the ground, you're getting going. But as you complete your fast starts and as you get into leadership, you'll be learning how to manage your calendar, how to block your calendar. We call it calendar blocking, so that you can work the front half of your month, okay? Once you work the front half of your month, it frees up the second half of the month for you to actively be working with your recruit leads, with your hostesses for next month, and with your team. And notice the order that I said those things in, okay? Team is last. And it's not that they're not a priority, it's that we don't want you to lose your personal business. Your personal business always has to be attended to first. Okay, because your sales are always going to be something that has to be there. Has to be. If you don't have your sales, you can't earn off of your team. Okay, so working with them won't mean anything if you don't have your own sales. So yes, we need to find this balance, this harmony of working with them. But your priorities, when you set out your priorities, it's always working with your personal business first. Okay, so that's the front half of the month. If you're not already working the front half of the month yet, I want you to start planning to do that over July, August, September, into the fall. Because what happens is, once we get into that really busy direct sales season, all the holidays are towards the end of the month. So if you're planning on getting business towards the end of the month, it's not going to happen, okay? The other thing that's really nice about front loading is, and I can give you an example because it happened to me this month. I had a party scheduled for the 2nd of June. We still haven't had the party. We're going to have the party on June 16th, so it's this week. But if I'd have scheduled that party at the end of the month and then she had to reschedule it, we would not be able to, hey ladies, we would not be able to then get those sales in the month of June. Okay, and that might throw a wrench. Okay, if I front load the first half of the month, that means if she does reschedule, hopefully she can reschedule in the same calendar month and you can still have that business then, okay? So I want you as leaders to be focusing on rocking your business the first 2 weeks of the month. No excuses. Even a vacation, no excuse. And here's a little tip for you. So I have to be careful with my words and who I talk about here. But I know lots of other direct sales professionals who schedule their months the 29th to the 29th. Which means any orders that they get from the 30th to the 31st, if that's in that month, doesn't go in until the 1st. Okay. Now with our company, you know that you don't have to hold the orders to put them in all together in order to form a party. Okay, that's not how Jamboree works. You can place the order whenever you want, and it's going to submit straight away, and it's going to go to that customer, and the party might not even be closed yet. And that's a huge perk. Okay, so we don't want customers waiting weeks and weeks for you to enter orders. That's not what I'm saying. But when you can have the control over the last couple of days of the month, where you don't have to worry about websites crashing, slow traffic on our website, which notably is much better these days. It doesn't happen. But you don't want to have to scramble at month's end. What if you're on vacation with your family? You don't want to be panicking at the end of the month, okay? You can just, in a breeze, pop those orders in on the 1st of the month and start heavily front loading that calendar month. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. The reason why I'm telling you this is, girls, because you are the leaders. What you do, your girls are looking up to you and they'll do the same thing. So when I'm putting out Club Active, or when your team managers are putting out Club Active, and there's a whole list of names there, you guys should be on it for after that first week at least, okay? They're looking to see if your name is on it, and they'll only expect to do only half of what you can do, because most of the time they'll look at you and think, oh, I can never be her. So if you want your girls producing, you need to overproduce for them to kind of fit into those monthly stats. Okay, can I get a woot woot or a heck yeah down there, or some love? Everyone's like checked out. Who's in? Let me see. Okay, I know these tips and tricks. Yes, Rachel, woo woo, thank you. I know these tips and tricks might come as a shock to some of you because you're new leaders, but it doesn't have to happen overnight. It can happen over the next couple of months. As you start to get control of your calendar and looking at your bookings for the next couple of months, you want to be offering the first dates first. Okay? All right, girls, you're here. Jenny, I see that. Whoop whoop, Julie's listening. Good job. Okay, so you need to set the example. So I want you to, I'll say this, Rachel, absolutely. I want you, of course, most of my videos come up with some kind of challenge. It's to better your business, girls. Absolutely. Okay, so I want you to look towards next month and see how you have your calendar blocked out. Even if you are free the second half of the month, don't put big green Jamberry able to work there yet. Make sure you fill the first 2 weeks first. Okay, so I want you to go get one. It's not much to ask. It's really not. Go get one booking, event, a one-on-one online party, make a new connection with another networker. Make some kind of connection and put it on your calendar for the first 2 weeks in July. US girls, I know that it's going to be a busy time of year because it's July 4th celebrations. Even more reason to invite people around, have a cookout, do something like that. That absolutely counts because I know that you're going to be able to talk about Jamboree at that party. Okay? All right. Can you stop doing those lovely blue skies in the back? I'll show you. Look, this is my yard. I just got home. It's beautiful. It's stinking hot, so I've got my fan on. Doesn't count, Julie. Go book another one. Ha! All right, I'll talk to you soon, and I'll save this to YouTube. You can share it with your teams. I really don't mind you sharing this information. It's only going to help you in the long run. All right, love ya. Bye.